hope you're doing well today. It's a lovely day here in England. It's really hot. I think it's going to be all weekend, so lucky us for a change. If you're new here, my name is Louise. I have 2 adult children, Blossom, who doesn't live with us anymore, Corey, who does. I've got 2 dogs, Chip and Dale, who are always down here, but it's been really hot. They've been sunbathing, so they're currently having a good relax on the cold floor. So I do a haul every Saturday at 5 o'clock. And I do random bits during the week, sometimes 1, sometimes 2, it just depends on the week really. So if you like that type of thing and you enjoy today, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, because I do like a good comment, and click the notification bell as well, because the midweek video, vlog, haul, whatever happens, could be 1, could be 2, it's going to be different days. At least you'll be notified if you're interested. I went to Asda and Iceland this week. Only got a little bit in Iceland, didn't really need a lot. The Asda haul is random. There was quite a few bargain bits and bobs, so I've just got some random bits because of the prices. They'll get used at some point, I'm sure. Some of them were good bargains and I had a reason to buy them at the same time. Yeah, it was just a basic good haul. Oh, I did buy a few bits that are not here. I actually went out twice. I went and did my shop and then brought that back, and then I had to go out and pick up something from Argos, so I popped back into town. There were some bits that was reduced that I'd seen, not reduced, good price, well, discontinuing, whatever it is. They had a whole load of meatballs, and because I'd gone back second time in the day, there were still lots there, so people had their chance to buy them as far as I'm concerned. So I did buy everything off of the shelf and I just put it straight into the food bank. They've got a trolley and a basket right as before you come out of Asda, so I just dumped them straight in there. There's no point in me bringing them home to put in the haul and then have to go and take them back into town, so I just dumped it all in there. So that's not going to be here. That might be why my shopping bill is going to be a little bit higher. Just needed to explain what that was about. So it's not everything I actually bought, but most of it. So that's it. Let's get on with the haul. So it's another week where I didn't really need many fresh bits. I've got lots in the freezer, in the fridge, and I've got vegetables in the freezer, so I didn't really need much. I bought some mushrooms. These are the slightly more expensive ones. They were 92p instead of the 50 something because the difference in the quality was massive. I was going to make meatball spaghetti last week, didn't end up doing it because I thought I need more to bulk it out with. I really fancied mushrooms in it, so we've waited out. So that's what they're going to be for. Fancy some oranges. These are really good size ones, and they're £1.35 for all of those. Worth having a good rummage, because some of them only had 4 and then some of them had 6. I mean, I know I picked up a 5, but it was the better of the bunch. I only needed a 4 pint of semi-skim milk this week. We've still got quite a lot of milk left, so I didn't need to get the larger one. And I picked up a tomato sauce because we're running out. Always get butters. Got 2 of them. I should slow down on it, but I've got no intention of it. So 2 butters for me. Oh, Corey's is upside down. Corey doesn't like butter. He goes for margarine. Did use a lot for some cooking last week. Very rarely buy it for Corey because he really doesn't eat that much of it. So he didn't really need it yet. It's just because I've been cooking and using it in that sometimes. So I just wanted to get a spare one of those. Another big slab of cheese. This one's £3.65. You get 825 grams in it. It is a really good mature one. I tend to get one of these every week, and then when I get too many stocked up, then I'll stop for a bit. We need a little bit of a stock, so I picked another one up this week. And I bought Corey some bacon. He really does like his BLTs at the moment. This was one of the, it was a good price. Now I believe these are nearly £2. Could be wrong because it's been a while since I bought one of them, but this was reduced to 87p, and I was going to get one for Corey. He doesn't like all the beans in it though, so this is just like a snack pot. It's a Mexican flavoured one. It's got mixed beans, sweet corn, red peppers in a spiced tomato dressing with your tuna. I've had one of these before and they're really nice and they're really filling because it's of all the protein in it. 87p, really good price. Now I'm thinking I should have picked up more, but too late now. I like Mexican. We go through Mexican fairly regularly, I would say. These are all £1.60 or £1.80. normally. I don't always get the ones in the packets, I usually get the fresh more than this, but they were all reduced to 32p, so I just thought I'd stock up, and the dates on them are August 2022, so they will be used by then. That's purely the reason I got them. Don't need them at all. But we got a 2-spice setting salsa, and these are all sour creams. They will just sit in the cupboard until we need them. Again, these were good prices. These are, oh, couldn't tell you the full price because I don't really buy these normally. Oh, drop in the beans. Yeah, they're gonna go. Okay, they're falling, we'll leave them. So they were all down to 19p. That's purely the reason I bought them. So we got they're both 2 heat settings. I got a Balti and a Rogan Josh. Do like a good curry. Beans, don't need any, but I am really into beans on toast or spaghetti or toast when I get back from work. And you know, if I open a whole tin, I'm going to eat a whole tin. And it is too much, really. But these were only 15p at the moment. Now, a tin of this brand with the no added sugar is 31p, so I'm saving a penny. But I'm not going to be overeating. This should be the right amount for me. I may get more if there's more of those during the week, possibly. Pickled onions, 30p, just run out of pickles, and I really didn't fancy anything particular, so I just went with the cheap and cheerful. I've had these ones before and they're really good, so 30p. Corey's sour cream and chive, still 65p for that at the moment, and I always get that with the nacho cheese tortillas. This is his treat, he likes to have that every week. This is random, this should be over there, let's move that. Now, we've been eating weird this week with Corey's schedule, and he's starting to get into like a routine. He's really not wanting to eat in the evening. I don't want to cook a big meal just for one, so I thought we'd just go with some ready meals. He just wants to eat a very small amount, or he's not eating at all in the evening. He's eating, he's just eating at different times. So these are only 89p. First time I've seen the pepperoni ones in Asda for a long time. You get 2 of them in there, so a good snack. Corey likes a good lasagna. He wants to make one from scratch. That's why I bought sauces last week. I've got to buy more bits to it. I didn't this week. But this is 85p, so that would be a good evening meal if he wants it, or morning meal when I, like, because it's his evening when he gets in when I go to work. So if he wants it then, that's a good one for him. And he's wanted one of these savoury meals for a while, and I said I was going to make it, but it's, you know, I will make it at some point. This was £1. Sweet and sour chicken with rice, 85p. I picked up some strawberry cones, just fancied them. They do have the actual mate cones, can't think of the name of it. Cornetto. I bought Cornettos a while ago because I thought, oh, let's have a treat, let's have a really nice one, and I was not impressed. These are only £1 and they're so much better. And you know, hot weather this weekend, I thought we should get some ice cream. Picked up some more chips. This is a go-to, especially when Corey wants something quick to eat and he just can't be bothered. He'll just chuck some of them in with something. Ready salted crisps. You know I've raved about them before if you've been here. These are 80p still. You get 12 packets. They're really salty and really crunchy, and I absolutely love them. I got me bread again. Yes, I know. When I say yes, I know I shouldn't eat it and I want to not eat it, but I just can't not at the moment. I'm a little bit addicted, so it's more myself I'm saying that to than anyone else. And that's £1.10. I didn't buy any more breads because I've literally had to bin a whole loaf because Corey has the sliced ones and he's not eaten any bread at all this week. So I just bought some for me. Bought this one for Corey. He loves Ben & Jerry's. He loves cookie dough. Anytime I want to treat him, I would normally get cookie dough ice cream. There is some in the freezer because he's just not really eating a lot of anything particularly at the moment. He's just isn't. I have bought these before, the cookie dough chunks that comes from the cookie dough ice cream, and I got the normal one before, which is, I think it's just chocolate and cookie dough. This is salted caramel. Normally £4.50 down to £2.99, and I'd mentioned it to him a while ago, just would you try it, and he said yes, so I just picked up some. He still has some of the other ones left. It's honestly been so long since I bought them, I can't remember. It was whatever last haul it was in, a long time ago. He literally just takes 1 or 2 cookie dough pieces out and then he snacks on that, and that's it. He puts the thing back. So really good buy if you think of how long that's lasting. This was literally, because it's new, it was £1 caramel. You know I'm into Cadbury's anyway, just wanted to give it a go. This was another good deal. These are normally £1.79. They were 88p. They were randomly on a shelf with no ticket, not in the dog section. And I think that's the reason they were still there, was because nobody knew how much they were. But because I do scan and go, I just thought, oh, scan it. If it's full price, I'll just take it off. So I picked up 2 of those because the dogs are quite fussy with their treats at the moment. Or Chip is anyway. Also bought a packet of these. You get 6 sticks in them. They're very soft, meaty sticks, and they're 60p. Chip absolutely loves those ones. Dog food, I have so much dog food in this house, it's ridiculous. But now I worked these out. So these are the 150 packet sachet. Normally I would buy the 300 gram sachet, and I worked it out, you know, like I worked out what it would cost me to get the equivalent of this amount of food in the other sachets. Would have come to £2.70, but for this lot it was £1.50, so I picked up 2 of them. So that's a good few meals there for them. So I'm saving £1.20 on each packet. The dogs are good for food for so long, it's silly. These were reduced. I know Blossom likes them, so I'll give one to Blossom. I've not tried them, but I do need some cream anyway. If I'm not a fan, she'll get all of them. These were down to 87p. I don't know how much they are originally, but I do know that they're way more than that, so I picked up some whilst I was there. Needed a Dettol. You know, I play around with my earrings, and I thought I had silver ones that I'm okay with, and the ones that I leave in all the time, the smaller ones. Turns out I'm maybe allergic to silver, and I can't leave them in for a long time, only a couple of hours, so picked up that. Talc, I love talc, absolutely. Oh, I cannot not have a day without talc. Does that even make sense? Don't think that makes sense. I don't care what talc, but I cannot wash and not use talc at the end of the whole procedure, shower, whatever. I have to talc. Normally I would just get whatever's in the pound store. This must have been in the pound store last time, because I have a packet of these. They were down to 50p each. So I picked up 2. Again, I'm thinking I should have bought more. Oh, yeah, I don't know why I do that to myself. If I get a bargain, I should just go nuts on it, shouldn't I? Maybe I'll learn one time. So that was my Asda. Then I just popped into Iceland. It was, again, later on in the day when I had to pop out for something else. And I just thought, oh, I'll pick up some more ready meals because they've got more choices. This one, Corey's never tried before because it's new. Cheese and tomato pasta. All of these were £1, all of these value meals. Chips and gravy. I've never got a chips and gravy in a ready meal. We've only ever got the chips and curry sauce. We both like those as well, so we might have to be fighting about these meals. This is a really good one if you've not tried them before. Corey really enjoys the cheesy beans and sausage. And I got beef curry for Corey. Like I said, we're both into curries at the moment, so beef would be a good one for him, because I wouldn't make a beef one. I would only make chicken. So that was everything. I spent, it was about £40 in Asda and £5 in Iceland, so 45 quid. We're under our £60 budget again, which is great, because like I said, I did have to go to Argos. I picked up a clothes rail because I need more space for all these charity shop things I'm finding. No, my bedroom's a mess. Anyway, I've got a whole lot of random crap all over the place, so having an extra rail that's random in between all of it's not a bad thing for me. And I managed to get that for £8, so that will come out of my food budget. We're still under budget. Yeah, we're still only on 53 quid, which is awesome. Yeah, I can go out and spend another few quid. So I hope you enjoyed this haul. I hope you have a lovely weekend and you're all looking after yourselves, and you come back and see me again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.